This is a 2020 Mercedes-Benz AMG A35 and it's 4MATIC all-wheel drive, and today we're going to review it. Today we're working with our friends at Sears Imported Autos, selling beautiful Mercedes-Benz in Minnetonka, Minnesota. Hey folks, I'm Rob.
And I'm Nathan.
And we are
Two Guys in a Ride.
Say Nate, what are we taking a look at today?
Today we are looking at this beautiful 2020 Mercedes-Benz AMG A35 4MATIC.
That's right, but say before we do, if you want to keep up to date with all the new cars, trucks, and SUVs, and you want to know how to use all the technology that's built inside of them, plus you like cool collector car stories,
take a moment to hit that subscribe button down below and ring that bell notification up above so you never miss a video.
That's right, so what do you say, Nate?
Let's go for a ride.
You know, in comfort, the acceleration is what you'd expect to be in a normal car. It's not harsh. I mean, if you push it, then you get that AMG to kick in.
Right.
But otherwise, it's not overly sensitive, which is nice. You want that in comfort. So, as far as ride goes, I'm not feeling the bumps as much as I have on some smaller vehicles. I mean, it's well damped. Mm-hmm. They're there, but you're not really feeling it. You can run over a lot of stuff on the road and not even notice it. Interior, just where everything's laid out. Of course, it's the MBUX system, and this does have the twin 10.25 inch screens, and you can do just about anything you want on that through the voice command, through George.
So if you were to say like, "Hey George,"
yes, you can set navigation, radio favorites, climate control. I mean, it's really neat. And in fact, MBUX is so intuitive that after a while, kind of like the maps on your phone that you use, Google Maps, Apple Maps stuff, but they learn after a while where you go. And so when you hop in the car, if you always go to get an ice cream cone, it will know that. Now, not only can it do that, if your significant other likes one ice cream store and you like the other, the car will know who's asking. The passenger seat or the driver's seat, and when you say, "I want to go get some ice cream," it will plot in their course if they say it, your course if you say it. So I mean, it's really a learning system, which is just really, 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 really cool. Easy to get in and out of. Well, it's a lower car. It's got a little higher door sills. Getting in and out of the front is not too bad. Getting in and out of the back, you got to duck your head.
Yeah.
But it's a small size car. I'm not sure which ones you would.
It's got that coupe roofline.
Right, and that is part of the reason why, or a big part of the reason why you have to duck your head. But it makes a good look on the outside of the car.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, it cannot get any easier to park. Not only does this have the HD 360 surround view, but it also has the parking system on it where it will help you park the car and exit. So,
nice. Could
not get easier. All right, I am going to put it in hellbound for leather mode, and Rob's gonna drive, and I'm gonna lose what little hair I have left, but gleefully.
You're right. To be happy about it.
That's right.
I like the steering wheel. It's wrapped in that Dynamica. It's kind of like I guess you'd call it like an artificial suede then, but Mercedes calls it Dynamica, and that's in the middle of the seats too. It is comfortable. I mean, you've got it set for like racetrack super
Sport Plus,
rip the fillings out of your teeth mode here.
Right.
And you would think then it would be a little bumpy over these not so smooth city roads.
It still is pretty good.
Not bad. It's you feel them, but I felt them before when you had it in comfort mode, but it's very well dampened. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So fit and finish. Everything just looks right. It looks good. My favorite is the AMG up on the dashboard. You got the lines, you have the ambient lighting, and Nathan's got like the red ambient lighting, which goes with the red outside, and the red track mode. It all looks just really, really good. You got the red center line up top with on your steering wheel. So yeah, it's a really cool look. So how are the back seats, Nate?
You know, the back seats, there's plenty of room. I like the elevated armrest. That's very nice. And, you know, it has the same kind of Dynamica and MB Tex combination that the front seats have.
Okay. Okay, so, you know, safety systems, tell me what it doesn't have. It's got the surround view camera, it's got the crosswind assist, it has front and rear parking sensors, it has the
assist park,
it has cameras everywhere, and it's just crazy the amount of safety systems and technology that are built into new Mercedes-Benz. I'll cover more of those on my exterior review. You know, one of the other things people think all this power is just pure speed. It can also help get you out of bad situations if you need to.
It's got a tremendous amount of torque.
All right, so here we go.
Okay.
Holy, did you hear that? Blip?
Yeah.
Oh, I hope you folks heard that on the camera. I hope the camera picked that up well, because it sounded so good. That is an inline 4-cylinder, and I'll tell you more about that in just a few minutes as well, but that's pretty cool. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Lots of great fast acceleration and pickup, and that's really cool. Up next is my exterior review, followed by Nathan's interior review, and you're going to want to see how beautiful this thing is inside. So keep watching, don't go anywhere. There's an AMG A35 and an AMG A45. This one is the A35, and it's presented here in Patagonia Red, and it has a Black MB Tex Interior, and it is stickered at 54,145 pounds. It's powered by an AMG enhanced inline 4-cylinder engine that produces 302 horsepower and 290 foot-pound of torque, and it's driven by an AMG Speedshift Dual clutch 7-speed transmission, and it has AMG Performance 4MATIC all-wheel drive. It also does have the Eco Start-Stop functionality to shut down the engine at stoplights or in other low idle situations. Now, out front, this has the exterior lighting package, which has the active LED headlights, and they have the adaptive high beam assist. It also does have the black grille with that beautiful chrome bar and the large MB star up front, as well as the AMG grille badge. It has the AMG Night package, which has the front splitter, and it has the grille trim and louver trim on the outer bottom that's black, gloss black, and then up top there are rain sensing intermittent wipers. Real quick, I do want to show you, I did forget, this does have the active air curtains that brings the air from the front of the vehicle out around the front wheels, making the car more aerodynamic as well. And of course, it does have the 3-pointed MB star and crest up on the hood as well. Let's take a look around the side. Okay, this does have 4-wheel independent McPherson strut, wishbone front, and multi-link rear suspension. And it also does have, I like the gloss black AMG rocker panel moldings. And these are the 19-inch AMG matte black multi-spoke wheels, and they're wrapped in 235/35 ZR19 Pirelli P0 performance tires. You also do have the AMG gloss black beltline and window trim, and then these are power folding and heated auto dimming outside mirrors with the integrated turn signals, and they have the AMG high gloss exterior mirror cover caps. It also does have the body colored door handles with the chrome caps, and it has smart key keyless entry, and up top it has a panoramic sunroof. I love this key fob. It says AMG on it as well. I like that. Let's take a look around back. Out back, you do have the AMG trunk lip spoiler. I really like that. It's functional as well, of course. Now, this is not a power hands-free trunk. It is a push-button opening, but it isn't a power liftgate or trunk, excuse me. It does have LED headlights. You have the high-gloss tailpipe surround, and you have the AMG dual high-gloss tailpipes below, as well as that beautiful high-gloss diffuser panel out back underneath the body-colored bumper. It also does have a rear view camera that is hidden. I like that. It only comes out when you put it in reverse or when you switch on the cameras inside. That keeps the camera nice and clean, and I do like that. You also have the AMG badging, the Mercedes-Benz star, and it tells you just got passed by an A35. Let's take a look inside. Okay, of course you can open the trunk with a little button there as well. Cargo capacity, you can see we've got some boxes in there to give you an idea. 8.6 cubic feet. Cargo floor length with the front seats, with the back seats folded down is 66 inches. Cargo floor length to the rear seats up 36 inches. Trunk opening is 40 inches, and then between the hinge houses, not wheel houses, but hinges, is 37 inches. Now, some of the safety on this car, you get active brake assist, electronic stability control, active park assist, front and rear parking sensors. It has attention assist, crosswind assist, blind spot assist, surround view camera, and loads more safety features. Now, some of the packages available on this A35 include the exterior lighting package, the AMC Performance Seat package, and then there is an AMG Performance Seat package Advanced. There's also a premium package, a multimedia package, a driver assistance package, parking assistance package, and so much more. Hit the Mercedes-Benz USA website for explanation of everything that's included in those packages. Now let's talk about the dimensions. Okay, dimensions on this vehicle. The front track is 61.9 inches. The rear track, 61.9 inches. Overall width, 78.4 inches. Overall length, 179.4 inches. Height, 55.6 inches, and it rides on a wheelbase of 104.7 inches, has a curb weight 3,461 pounds, and it has a 36.1 foot turning circle. So let's talk about our spade scale. Safety, of course, is first. As far as that goes, it's not yet been rated by IIHS or the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, but it's Mercedes. You know it's going to be safe. Performance, 0 to 60, 4.7 seconds, and I can personally vouch for that. Appearance, well, I love all the gloss black and AMG touches all over the car, and I love the low slung aggressive stance. I like this profile. It's a great picture. I love it. Dependability, basic warranty is 4 years, 50,000 miles. Powertrain warranty, 4 years, 50,000 miles, and it has roadside assistance for 4 years and 50,000 miles. Now, economy, providing that you keep your foot out of it. If you drive it like a sane person, it's 24 city, 31 highway. Not bad at all. It's got a lot of power underfoot. So now let's take a look inside, but before we do, please take a moment to leave us a comment and, give us a like. And please don't forget to click on that subscribe button down below. So stick around. What do you say, Nate? Take it away.
All right, now on the inside of the driver's door, we see this combination of MB Tex and Dynamica. I do like the red stitching that comes with the AMG package. You do have auto up and down, all 4 windows. You get your mirror controls here. You got your folding power mirror button here, window lockout here. You do have your unlock and lock buttons up here by the door handle, as well as 3-person memory setting, an 8-way power seat, a heated seat. And then you do have your trunk release right here, along with a bottle holder and some storage under the door, and then one of your 8 speakers. Now the seats, in addition to being 8-way power, are also 4-position lumbar. And you can see the combination here again of MB Tex and Dynamica with the red stitching. Looks really nice. Both driver and passenger seat are exactly the same. And then they both have this adjusting thigh support right here that's a manual. All right, down here you got the sport pedals and you have your footrest right here. All right, coming up here you've got your electronic parking brake. You've got all of your lights here. This is auto lights, including high beam and low beam. This is your driver brightness control here on your dashboard. And then this is a manual tilt and telescope, and the lever is right there. All right, let's step in. All right, of course, it is a push start. This is the twin 10.25 inch screens here, and they're just amazing. MBUX is one of the best systems I've seen out there, and we do have another video on everything in the driver's information center and in the infotainment screen. If you want to see those, click on the link above. Now, coming back to the steering wheels, you do have these really nice metallic shifters behind the wheel, and then of course I love the way Mercedes sets this up. You have a mirror set of buttons from this side to this side, and these top buttons control everything in the driver's information screen. This is a swipe pad, okay? And then down here you have your cruise control buttons right here. Over here you've got the controls for your infotainment screen, and then over down here you got your volume, you've got your phone on and off. You also have access to Siri from here. You have your favorites if you pull this down, and you have voice command if you pull this up. All right, so you don't actually even need to touch the button. All you need to do is say, "Hey Mercedes,
how may I help you?"
Cancel. And it comes right on. So you don't even have to take your eyes away from the road. You don't have to fiddle with any buttons. You just speak and it comes on, and it will do amazing things from your media to your navigation to your climate control. Now, moving down below, this has a couple of extra gauges that have been added as a package, and you'll see this is all backlit. So we shut the car off, this is just black, but over here I got traction control showing, and if I click the button, it turns traction control off and puts me into sport handling mode. If I click it again, it turns traction control back on. Now if I press here again, I get the auto start stop defeat, so I can turn auto start stop off or on. Now if I push it again, it goes back. Now down here on this button, if I'm right on the screen I'm in right now, if I press the button, my AMG performance stuff comes up. If I click it, it goes off. And if I click it again, and here's another spot for auto start stop defeat, and if I press it again, it goes back to manual. So you can have like your two most often used things set and just use the buttons. Now over here, this is your dynamic driving modes, and this is a rotary knob. So right now it's in comfort, that's C. You can switch it to sport. You can go to sport plus, and then you can go backwards, of course, to individual or slippery. So that's two extra controls on the steering wheel. I also love this flat-bottomed racing steering wheel with the red mark at the top. Really, really, really nice. All right, so over on the infotainment screen, this again is a 10.25 inch screen, and infinitely customizable and adjustable, including the themes, the way things show up. But basically, this is the base system. So it has 8 speakers. It includes Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, Bluetooth, AM/FM radio, HD radio, and Sirius XM satellite. All right. And you can also opt for the Harman Kardon sound system, which is a 900 watt 14 speaker system, or you can go all the way up to the Bowers & Wilkins sound system, which is a 19 speaker system with 1400 watts. So coming on down from there, you do have, of course, your auto start stop defeat physical button right here. And then over here, you, of course, you got your climate control. This does have the 64 color ambient lighting, and I really like it. Basically, this is a twist to turn the vent on, and then, of course, twist to turn it on all the way, and then, of course, you can rotate it. Moving on down here, this has dual auto climate control, and you have all physical buttons right here. However, if you press menu, you can then control it from the infotainment screen as well, using your controls on the steering wheel, or down here in the center console, or voice command. Down here a little bit further, let me move this out of the way. You do have a wireless phone charger right here. It fits a large size smartphone, and you have a USB connection into Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, as well as a charging port and another 12-volt outlet. Coming back a little bit further, you do have the 3 size cup holders. So basically this is size 1. You pop that out, that's size 2, and if you put a cup in that's a little bit bigger, it'll push this first notch down, and you have then your 3rd size. coming back here to the center console area right here in the middle, this is another way that you can control the infotainment screen. So this is your trackpad. This is just a wrist rest. You got your home and your back, and you kind of you can do presets and that kind of stuff from here, and then use this as a trackpad. Over here, you've got your volume on, off, power, mute. You got a shortcut to navigation. You've got a shortcut to radio or media. You have a shortcut to telephone. You have a shortcut to favorites. And again, favorites isn't just media anymore. It's maybe a navigation setting. Maybe it's a phone number. Okay, and you can add those. Over here, if you go to this one, then you get quick access to your basic things on your car, and you can scroll through those. And we again, that's on our video that has a few more things on it, but a lot of stuff, including the operator's manual. Coming up here, I love this. This has the 360 HD camera surround system, and so if I click that on, you will see that right now I've got a 360 view that goes. This is right out of my front bumper. Wide view. This is a little more narrow view. There's my 360 showing up there. Okay, this is a side-by-side, left side and right side. And this is the back camera wide angle, and this is the back camera a little shorter angle, and then of course you get the overhead 360 view when you're in that mode. Now, in addition to that, when you're driving, of course, if you put it in reverse, the backup camera comes on, and if you're slowing down below a certain speed, and I'm not sure which that is, but the front camera comes on automatically as well, which makes it really, really easy to park. Okay, you have a couple more buttons down here by the wrist rest. Sometimes there's buttons here. Right now, those are dummy buttons, so nothing there. Over here, you have another traction control, or turn it into a sport handling mode. And then over here is the switch between manual and automatic shifting. Moving on back, you do have the dual split armrest. And storage area, you've got two USB plugins. Those are USB-Cs. There are no regular USBs on here. And then you have a fairly deep felt-lined storage area. Coming on up to the glove compartment. Hey, this bottom part here is plastic. This piece up here has got a little different feel to it, but it's another shelf, and you can store like your owner's manual or something different. So you kind of have two areas to store it. Coming up a little bit further, because this is the AMG package, I really love the AMG logo up here. I love the striping along the dash. It just looks really, really nice. Up here, you do have an auto-dimming rear view mirror along with your 3 home link buttons underneath. And then you, of course, have sunglass storage. You have your reading lamps here, and, of course, all the light controls up here. You do have a short panoramic sunroof, or a very long regular sunroof. But this is a triple function button, so it'll open your shade, close your shade, slide the window back, or tilt it. You have your SOS button here, which is more or less for emergencies. You get a flat tire on the road or something. And then this is more like a concierge service. So this is the Mercedes-AMG connection. And then up here, you do have backlit mirrors. The lights are in the top, so they're not built in here, but it's the same on both sides. They are not telescoping, okay? And again, it's the same on both sides. All right, let's step in the back and take a look. So in the second row here, you do have the Dynamica insert, but you have just all plastic on the outside. No MB Tex on the doors. You do have a bottle holder right here, and of course your auto up and down window, as well as your unlock and lock buttons, which I like the fact that Mercedes puts that in the second row as well. All right, let's step in and see about room. All right, I left the driver's seat where it was when I was driving, and I was comfortable. And as you can tell, I have got, a good 3 to maybe 3.5 inches of space there. And both seats have cargo net pockets at the back. In terms of headroom, I've got about 1 inch, which is plenty. All right, the seats themselves are, again, the Dynamica inserts with the MB Tex surfaces on the outside, along with the beautiful red stitching, which you see. Okay, there is an armrest here, and I really like, again, when it's elevated, okay? It gives you the nice elbow height.
when you're trying to rest. You have got dual cup holders right here, and then up front you do have your air vents for both passengers. And then down here you have 2 more USB-C 5-volt outlets. So that'd be good enough for charging, say a large screen device, not just a phone. In terms of comfort, the seats are a little bit more stiff, but this is the AMG model, and so it goes for a little bit more of a sporty feel. But in terms of headroom and knee room, I mean, this is comfortable for an adult, definitely. All right, thanks for watching.
Okay, so my favorite thing is down here, and it is this gloss black AMG panel back here surrounding the tailpipes, but you've got this beautiful gloss black diffuser. That is my favorite thing.
All right, so my favorite thing on this car is on the outside this time, and it's the drive. Put this thing in Sport Plus mode, and holy schmoly, what a ride. My favorite thing.
That's why I had the back door open for you.
I closed it.
You haven't forgot.